Hello there and welcome back to Bhanzu classes. I hope you are doing great and wonderful. Do you remember what all we have learnt in the last class? We have learnt about symmetry, the lines of symmetry, the symmetrical figures. Alright, so tell me, what is symmetry? Folding a figure in two equal halves such that the two parts must exactly overlap each other, that is called symmetry. And such figures are called symmetrical figures. And the line that divides that shape into two equal halves, that line is called line of symmetry. Great. In this class, I want you to think about this question. The question is, what is the difference between the symmetry of these two shapes? Let me give you a hint. You can try to figure out how many lines of symmetry does these shapes has. For this, we have to learn about the concept of the types of symmetry. Some shapes we saw are symmetrical shapes, but some shapes had zero lines of symmetry. And for that, we have to learn about asymmetrical shapes. Alright, let's get started. So tell me, how many lines of symmetry are there in this figure? There's just one line of symmetry, and is it horizontal or vertical? It's horizontal line of symmetry. Great. And how about this shape? This has zero line of symmetry. You cannot cut it in any way such that the two halves will exactly overlap onto each other. So therefore, my dear, such shapes are called asymmetric shapes. And now there are some shapes which has vertical lines of symmetry. We have already seen this in the last class, isn't it? Okay, now let's look at some of the applications of what we have just learnt about. So tell me, are these shapes symmetrical? The first one is not symmetrical, right? It doesn't matter how you fold this shape, horizontally or vertically or in any other way, you will never find this shape symmetrical. You will never see two equal parts of it overlapping onto each other. Okay, is this shape symmetrical? Yes, this is symmetrical. Quickly try to make this shape in your notebook and then fold it. You will see that we can fold it like this. We can fold it from here as well. We can fold it from this point as well. We can also fold it from this point. So there are 5 lines of symmetry in this shape. Definitely this is a symmetrical shape and there are 5 lines of symmetry. How about this shape? This is not symmetrical, right? Doesn't matter however you can fold it, horizontally, vertically or any other way. So you will never find this shape symmetrical. Now let's have a look at some other types of symmetry. That is this shape. Is this shape symmetrical? Yes. If you see the circles over here, then definitely you will find symmetry in this. You can fold it vertically, you can fold it horizontally. You will see symmetry in this. You can fold it even diagonally. But how about the color thing? If you're folding it in vertical or horizontal way, then you would see that the colors are different. Otherwise, the shape is symmetrical. So this is symmetrical as per the shape. But if we go by color, then at some parts, you will see that it is asymmetrical. Alright, now let's practice a question. In this question, here the lines are acting as mirror or the line of symmetry. And you have to make the other part of it. That's it, such that this shape becomes a symmetrical shape. So if I am going to make the same portion on the other side, then this is looking like symmetrical figure. These lines over here are the lines of symmetry, or you can also consider it as mirror. And the two parts of these shapes are acting as mirror images. Now let's quickly summarize whatever we have learnt in today's class. So we have learnt about horizontal symmetry, the shapes that can be divided along a horizontal line so that the two halves can overlap onto each other exactly. We have also studied about the vertical symmetry, the shape which has been divided along a vertical line so that the two halves can overlap exactly onto each other. And at last we have studied about asymmetric shapes, shapes with zero lines of symmetry. Now it's your time to spark your curiosity. Look around yourself and distinguish the shapes as symmetric and asymmetric shapes. I'm going to see you in the next session. Till then, take care. Bye-bye. See you.